Hey there, welcome to Eve News, Weather, and Sports. I'm Mike Azariah. Today is August the 17th, and let's get into a bit of news, shall we? It is a beautiful day where I'm living. I hope it's nice for you, but if it's not, sunshine will be coming sooner or later, right? First thing up, Community Beat. The CCP drink FC released a new Community Beat. And it was interesting in a way. It had a lot of charity fundraisers, was what they were talking about this time around, and that's a thing near and dear to my heart, especially since the first two were versus cancer. I've had two bouts of cancer, so I have an aversion to it, shall we say. So far, I'm 2-0, but I don't want to go to the mat a third time. The third one being a children's hospital. One just happened, one is coming up, and one is coming in November. So if you check the Community Beat, they will give you links to all of them. The one that's with Brisk and all of that sounded hilarious, with Mrs. Brisk taking a hammer to Warhammer miniatures. I got to go back and see the replay of that. I can just see her doing it. This is a thing that's funny. Eve players are famous for being mean, evil scammers who will kill their own mother if there's Zisk in it. And they're also known for being very charitable and helping out their fellow players, helping out the world in general. We have the science game going on, doing COVID research, and before that, search for exoplanets, before that, doing a cell atlas. We have Plex for Good, which is an ongoing thing that you can still donate to if you have some extra Plex hanging around, and support either the Icelandic Red Cross or, oh, I think the other one is a children's hospital. For the life of me, I'm sorry I didn't look it up beforehand. But how often are gamers encouraged and given a continuous route to be able to help the world and not just themselves? And yet, Eve players do that, and FC allows for that to happen. So if you're feeling charitable, that section Community Beat would be good to go to. The next thing that came up in the news is how to phrase this best. I'm tired of some arguments, and so I am giving no oxygen to the latest RMT accusations against various streamers. Instead, what I'm going to say is there are lots of good streamers. There are streams that will probably suit you, or you are making a stream. Excellent. Whether it's just a gate watch at Jita or Udama, which is just a hidden camera setup and 20 hours of streaming with nobody giving any commentary whatsoever, all the way down to some idiot who does once a week news. Oh, wait, that's me. I don't consider myself a streamer because I don't do this live and there's no spaceships in the background as far as I know, so it seems fairly safe. But find a streamer you like and let's just starve the other ones for oxygen. If you don't like them, don't watch, don't talk about them, kill them by via the silent treatment. Coventry. Uh, Sorry if you don't know what that means. Tough. Last thing I want to talk about is an interesting one because it's going to drive me insane. And that's FC is now looking at updating the HUD and making it modern. And that sounds great. And it's great when they update things and they make it new and they make it better and all of that. But I have muscle memory. And when they make changes to something like how I look at the dash, it's going to change things. I once had a vehicle where the speedometer and everything was offset, not directly behind the steering wheel, but set off to the center of the vehicle. And it took me a while to get used to looking there for information on the vehicle. And once I went back to one where the stuff is behind the steering wheel, I kept glancing to the right, looking for my information. I know I've got more muscle memory in Eve than I want to admit, and I know that if they update it, move things around, I am going to be a worse player for a while until I retrain, or if they are nice, if they give us the option to keep it the way it was or to be able to build it to be what it was. Because I know I look in this corner for that information, I look over here for that information. My ship is in the center, but I'm not flying on a 4K rig. And people with 4K with multiple monitors would like the ability to make their HUD better suited to them, and I get it. I'm not against the changes. I'm just saying it's going to drive me insane when they come. And I know that's a very balanced way to do it, and obviously I don't belong in Reddit because of that sort of thing. So instead, let's talk about movement. In Alliance Movement, a new organization called Celestial Palace has obviously started up with a gain of 22,836 members. Organization Gone Dawn's Light has pretty much closed down, losing 2,759. I wonder if they all just moved from A to B. I don't know. If you do know, let me know. Corprise, Corp called Sometime Later gained 150, which is decent growth for them. In Violence, in Nullsec, it was Bravo 6 TAC X-Ray Echo 8 with 634 ships over 379 pods. In Lowsec, it was Tama with 305 over 209. In Highsec, Jita with 1061 or 46 with Udama right on its tail. So don't think that Jita's now dangerous and Udama's back to safe. No, not that way. In NPC space, speaking of safe though, it's Mike Victor Uniform Oscar TAC Foxtrot, and they're sub 40,000. So it was 39,617. I don't know what the reason for that is, but there's definitely a decline in the runnings in NPC space. I don't know whether they got some bots, whether they found somebody multitasking, multi-boxing, but something's going on because that's a steep decline from highs were in the 50,000. So that's about 20% drop. Yeah, that's a fair drop to see over a space of a week or two. That being said, I hope you get some time to play, but I also hope you get some time for the outside. Cafe Diablo. So a bit of extra stuff inside my coffee for the afternoon. I hope you have a lovely day and to your health. Oh, what's this? Moose Army, Eve Vegas 2017. I'm a pack rat. If you have leftover gear sometime, you're welcome to send it to me. I'll figure out how to get it here. But it's, swag is neat. And I love the armbands just for putting on my coffee mug so I can identify my mugs a little easier. That's all I got for you this week. Go away now. Ciao, Bella.